vintage, almost military, like ghillie strap inspired little boot that if you love Alegria but maybe just didn't know they made boots, you're kind of like me today. It's like, wow, I can't wait to get that home. We've got sizes 35 through 42. This is called Heidi. And this is one of those that when you think about a boot that not only is a conversation starter, it matches back to so much in your wardrobe. You've got to get this home to see what I'm talking about.
This is a fantastic one. I mean, this color here is garland. We're gonna take a deeper dive in a minute, but there are so many details worth mentioning with this.
Well, and I feel like with all of the fall forecasting that I've seen with black florals, this is so on point. So is this black dahlia?
No, this is garland.
Oh, you're right.
That's okay.
I literally thought it was like, yeah, that is. It's a lot
You're
of floral tied together.
mesmerized by all the details and all the color. I get it. It's okay. It's
all
okay.
right, so look at that. You've got orange, you've got blue, yellow, black, red, green.
The mix of materials is incredible.
So good.
But let's get through the two more colors.
Then we have
black dahlia. So very vintage Victorian inspired in terms of that detail on the bungee right here. Here.
I know, that looks like it'd be like a beautiful brooch that you just found.
It does, or maybe a Joan Rivers earring.
Oh, for sure.
And then we have bob and weave, and you're gonna see a different button detail on that bungee. Equally beautiful, and again, this is a great way that Alegria does black. So it's all black if you need that solid option, but look at the level of detail in there, the mix of materials, the pattern on that nubuck leather.
So nice. 35 through 42. Here's your size charts for reference. I'm an 8.5, so I'm a 38, but remember we have free exchanges. This is one of those boots that I imagine your designer was being tasked with. How do I give them floral? How do I give them vintage? How do I give them practicality? How do I give them height?
I can see her now on the with
checking all the boxes.
Right, she's got leathers in front of her. She's got all of the hardware details, and then she brings it all together. But this one, the detail on this is incredible. You've got a beautiful nubuck floral. You've got this heel kick with a beautiful red, and then the scalloped red that goes around the ankle. Then you've got the button detail with the bungee. And not only that, you've got velvet underneath. Yes, we've got velvet on the tongue. And you see this little strip of Velcro here? That is quite intentional. So once you get yourself settled in here, you put this strap across, which has Velcro, hook and loop there, and then also on that tongue. So you're not gonna lose the tongue sliding either way. It's gonna stay in place and stay put. This is an easy boot to get in and out of with all of this bungee here. And then with that inside zip, don't fear, regardless of your ankle size, look at that. You've got lots of room to get in there.
And all leather on the inside. I mean, you are buying a leather boot for the outside print, but the inside is so soft and so smooth. And because you've got that footbed sitting in there, this is one of those in terms of boots. Yes, this is 2¼ inches high. It's probably more comfortable than any other shoe in your closet.
I agree.
And I don't say that often about anything with height, so let's have a moment.
It's minimal though in terms of pitch. You've got this heel here, but then you've got elevation here at the front. So the heel height really is minimized. And then of course with all of this softness, all of this leather, and then of course with this footbed, this isn't going to be that boot that at the end of the day you're like, oh wow, my feet, my feet. You're going to forget about your feet. If you can go through a day where you're not thinking about your feet, that's a really great day.
Yes.
There's no Band-Aids needed with this, no rubbing, no pinching, and of course our patented footbed. The cork, the soft polyurethane, the memory foam blended together here beautifully. You've got fantastic arch support here, feels amazing. The footbed's going to conform to your individual contours, giving you a personalized fit.
And I mean, you just slide right on into that and you take off out the door running.
Right.
And how nice to be able to do that in a boot, in a heel, and have such nice stability, but comfort that's never collapsing on you, no matter how many times you wear them. Because I feel like the way that you and I shop for shoes, I'm only going to buy one ankle boot this season, or one boot this season.
Right.
So it's got to be a smart one that can be as busy as I am, but never lose a dull moment in.
Right. And this is going to be, this is a great one to add to your wardrobe. Look at all of that interest there. Look at all of that comfort. There's nowhere that you can't wear this.
I'm just really obsessed with that velvet tongue that is on the garland right there with the little ruby red accents that you're seeing on Kathleen. And remember, she's wearing that with a Sam Edelman moto-inspired denim. And then you see Kelly with the color of the season and kind of that marigold yellow with the great black ponte knit pant that I believe is from the Joan Rivers collection. She is confirmed, so that is accurate.
And that bobbin weave also they all have the velvet tongue. They've all got that mixed media. But I think the garland really displays it best just because of all the colors and the mix of it. So it's really easy to demonstrate and to look at all of those details on there.
Well, and the scalloping too, that is going to be on every single shoe, along with the hardware that you've got. I mean, that's the other thing, that when you think about all of the details that's now gone into the shoe.
It's a lot of details.
It's a lot of detail.
Right, and that's why I always like to say, I mean, I realize, you know, this isn't necessarily an inexpensive boot, it's an investment boot, but it's the comfort, it's the technology, it's the level of interest, it's the quality of the leather, it's what this shoe is going to do for you day in, day out, season after season.
Absolutely.
Because that footbed is not going to bottom out. It's not like that fuzzy bedroom slipper that feels amazing when you first put it on and then a couple days, a month later, whatever. It's like, oh, it really doesn't have that bounce back anymore. Well, this does. This footbed's not going to bottom out. It's what's going to give you that support that you need long term.
So this is the bobbin weave. This, of course, has that amazing kind of gunmetal hardware detail. Here is your garland. And there you can really notice that velvet tongue that is in all of the boots. And then there's your black dahlia.
And again, slip resistant. So when you walk out and you get that surprise snowstorm, a little bit of ice, you've got some security, you've got a little more confidence here. I love our little ankle boots.
I know, in rain or snow, it's never convenient.
No.
And